Hey there. You ever noticed how some websites or apps, they just feel right? They're super easy to use, you know exactly where to click, everything just makes sense. And then, well, then there are the others, the ones that are a total chaotic mess. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on the secret language of design that really makes all the difference.
Come on, we've all been there. You land on a page and it is a visual assault. You've got buttons, text, images, ads, and they are all screaming for your attention at the same time. It's like you don't know where to look first, and finding what you need feels like a treasure hunt, but without the map. It's so frustrating, right?
And this gets right to the heart of the problem. When a design tries to make everything important, it does the exact opposite. Nothing stands out. This just creates this feeling of being totally overwhelmed. And in the design world, we have a name for that: cognitive load. Just think of it as the brain power you have to burn just to figure out how to use something. And when that load gets too high, our natural reaction is to just give up and leave. So, let's really dig into why this happens and what the real cost of a confusing screen is. Because it's way more than just a little annoyance, it's actually a fundamental design failure. See, a cluttered interface makes you, the user, do all the heavy lifting. You have to squint and scan and search just to find what you're looking for. That confusion leads directly to frustration. When the design doesn't guide you, it just skyrockets that cognitive load we talked about, which at the end of the day costs time and can even cost a business money.
But here's the good news. This isn't some unsolvable mystery. There's a really powerful, kind of elegant design principle that was specifically created to bring order to all this chaos and to make our digital lives feel intuitive and, effortless.
And so, I want to introduce you to the hero of our story today: visual hierarchy. It's this invisible force that guides your eyes, tells your brain what matters most, and makes sense of everything on the screen without you even realizing it's happening. So what is it exactly? Well, to put it simply, visual hierarchy is basically the art of making important things look important. It's how designers arrange all those elements, the text, the buttons, the images, to create a really clear path for your eyes to follow. It makes sure you see the most critical stuff first. This quote just nails it. It's not about forcing you to look somewhere. It's about creating a natural flow. A well-designed screen doesn't need an instruction manual because the hierarchy is the guide. It just tells your brain what to look at and in what order, totally effortlessly. Okay, so this is the fun part. Let's dive into how designers actually create this invisible guide. I promise it's not magic. It's a set of very deliberate, very strategic tools that they use to control our focus. These are the fundamental building blocks. So first up, you've got size. Make something bigger than everything else and boom, it's the center of attention. Then there's typography weight. Making text bolder tells your brain, hey, read me first. Using a bright or high contrast color makes an element just pop right off the page. And finally, using spacing, or what we call white space, helps group related things together, which makes the whole layout way easier to scan and understand. These simple tweaks all work together to build that clear structure. And this is a perfect example of the concept in action. Think about any checkout page. The main goal is for you to complete the purchase, right? So the Pay Now button, that's the primary action, it's designed to be completely unmissable. It's big, it's a solid, strong color. The Continue Shopping button, well, it's still there, but it's secondary. It's way less prominent, maybe it's just an outline or a more muted color. The hierarchy is literally guiding your decision. And the exact same logic applies to text. Headings are like signposts on a highway. They're big, they're bold, and they let you just scan the page and quickly find the section you're interested in. The body text is smaller and has less visual weight because its job is to give you the details once you've decided where to stop and read. That distinction is what stops a long article from just becoming a giant, unreadable wall of text. But here's the thing. A strong visual hierarchy is about so much more than just making things look neat and tidy. It has a much deeper, much more profound impact on the whole experience. It's about this: inclusivity. It's a simple word, but it represents a massive responsibility in design. It means building things that actually work for everyone. A clear structure isn't just a nice to have, it's an absolute necessity for accessibility. For instance, people with visual impairments often rely on screen readers that navigate using the headings and the structure that a designer creates. And people with cognitive challenges, like dyslexia or ADHD, they benefit immensely from well-organized content that reduces that mental effort, that cognitive load. So in short, good hierarchy is inclusive design. So when you put it all together, the payoff is just huge. You're creating an experience that's accessible to everybody, that's efficient to use, and that feels way less frustrating and just more professional. A clear hierarchy is a sign of quality, and it shows respect for the user's time and attention. All right, let's bring this all home. We've looked at the problem, the solution, and the real impact. Now let's just crystallize exactly why visual hierarchy is one of the most important concepts in modern design. This right here is the ultimate takeaway. Looks are important, sure, but true design excellence is measured in clarity. It's about how quickly and effortlessly someone can do what they came to do. Visual hierarchy is the bridge between a screen that's beautiful and a screen that actually works for the person using it. So the next time you use your favorite app or browser website, I want you to pay attention. You know the secret language now. Notice how your eyes are being guided. See the hierarchy in action, the size, the color, the spacing. I guarantee you'll never look at a screen the same way again. Thanks for tuning in.